Here tonight. Gary got the start. Dennis came off the bench. Both of them had strong performances. What did you see?
It was a change that we were looking for some time. We decided that it was a good opportunity today to put Scotty Barnes more on as a ball handler, and also we wanted to have Dennis to help more with a second unit, and our guys did a good job today.
How much of that, you told me yesterday you didn't want to make a change without a vision for what's going to happen. So how much of that is about Dennis sort of helping organize the second group?
It is about that, but it's also about Scotty getting more of a ball handling role and as a part of his development and growth. Dennis is a big part of what we do, and you could see today, like he embraced the role. He came off the bench, played great defense. He dished 10 assists. And really helped our second unit, and just stabilizing those minutes and having more continuity there is something that we're looking at. Obviously, it's a one game. We're going to continue looking at and learning as we go.
There were changes throughout the rotation. We saw Chris, Jalen, and Otto a bit earlier than we usually see them. What sparked those changes, and what did you see from them?
I think those guys did a good job there. It's been a couple of weeks now that Jalen is doing a really good job in workouts and then the play groups. He gained some confidence, and he definitely deserved the opportunity to go out there and show what he's got. And I also thought that Otto did a great job as well as CB. Those guys, they're really taking advantage of play groups that we're organizing, and they proved me that they're ready to step on the floor.
Did you see what you wanted to see from Scotty tonight?
Yes, I thought, especially for first half, I thought that he did a good job of running our offense, getting guys organized, touching the paint, making extra passes. Obviously, this is going to be a process. It's going to take some time for him. It's going to be a learning curve. Him handling the ball more, calling offense, and then getting more comfortable there. As I said, those are the changes that we made at this point, but we are not set in stone going forward.
With the struggles you guys have had on the road this season, looking at this stretch of 9 of 10 away from home, how important was it to start positively this stretch?
It's always good to win, and it's especially good to win on the road. We got this team on the second night of the back-to-back. We took an opportunity that we had today against them, and this should be a good starting road trip for us.
Strong game from you today. What did you see out there?
We were just being aggressive, getting stops, and running out on offense.
Obviously, lineup changes were made. How did it feel playing off of those changes and differences?
Felt fine, I know. I mean, we're all adjusting, just taking it game by game. We came out strong today. We got stops on defense, and then everyone played with energy.
Obviously, that's a lineup with no traditional point guard. Is this sort of thing where everybody just has to be a bit more aware of helping in the backcourt, that sort of stuff?
Yeah, definitely everyone more aware.
Yeah.
Everyone handling more, just everyone, I wouldn't, it's just different with no point guard, but everyone pick up, figure it out.
When you guys made that first run to take the lead, I think you held them without a field goal for almost 8 minutes. What was going right defensively?
Communication on defense, and then just flying around, figuring stuff out, and then rebounding and running.
Communication has actually been a point of emphasis. I remember talking about that earlier. What was the difference today? Why was it working so well?
Just practice. The coaches have been harping on it, and even the players, we've been talking about it, make sure we talk. So we just carried over tonight, just going to continue.
How did it, obviously change the starting lineup changes a lot of what goes on after. How did those sort of hybrid lineups feel to you? And you said you guys were sort of flying around. Was it more just sort of feeling it out and just playing more naturally?
Yeah, feeling it out. I mean, we've played with that lineup before in the past. So it wasn't too unfamiliar, but just figuring it out on the fly. And as the games go on, hopefully we get better and better with it, both lineups.
You guys had the second franchise history after Detroit. You guys had 44. Tonight's game, you had 43 assists. Is that a sign that things are working, and how do you use this to build off of it, especially when you have Boston on Friday?
I mean, it's just a sign of playing the right way, getting the paint, kicking the ball out, and then just everyone being unselfish, wanting to see your teammates succeed.
When you guys hadn't won in a while on the road, does it matter to to snap that road losing streak, considering the timing when you've got so many road games coming up in this next stretch?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every win is hard to get, so anytime you win a game, it's a good thing. We're happy and excited and just hope to carry it over.
All right, Gary, how did it feel to get the start today?
Same as usual. Go out there, contribute much as I can, try to get a win, and that's what we did. So.
Lineup-wise, you know, the ball was moving. We saw Scotty being more of a facilitator, but he was also a playmaker. How did it feel out there in terms of playing with that group?
Yeah, you know, I didn't play with that group last year, year before that. So, you know, we've been together for a minute now. But, again, it was second nature. Again, we're trying to go out there, get as many wins as we can, and put a performance together. And I think we did that today.
It's not like there aren't guys in that group who can play make and carry the ball up the court and all that. But without a true point guard, does it sort of put a bit of an extra emphasis on everybody to kind of share that load?
You could say that, kind of. You know, we believe in four at the point guard, so we can see what he does with it, how he been passing the ball, the movement, his growth, his development, you know, but you could say that kind of. Not having a traditional point guard will cause us to want to share and look for each other and rely on each other more. But, you know, again, it's either way we're going to make it work, and either way we're going to try to, you know, get a win. That's our goal.
Obviously, you mentioned Scotty. Obviously, his shooting is the thing, maybe that is the most obvious jump, but is his sort of play, pick and roll creation, like right sort of on the heels, just from what you've seen?
Yeah, I would say that, but I would say more than anything, would probably be just approach off the court. I would say nothing court related. You know, just his approach, trying to step into a leader role, trying to help certain guys in certain situations, knowing the predicament and situation he's in, and just balancing all out. So yeah, no, it's cool though. It's good to see it. It's great to see it.
He's just being more vocal away from things.
You could say just more vocal before the game, during the huddles. You know, trying to keep us together, trying to keep us engaged. You know. You didn't really see too much of that. Obviously, he was a young player, but as he's learning and developing, he's getting different habits and, you know, getting comfortable in his role. So, it's good. It's great to see. Like I said, you know, he's growing every day.
How do you take a night like tonight where you guys had a franchise record being second in franchise history right now with 43 assists? How do you take that and translate it to a game against Boston on Friday?
Continue to keep doing what we're doing. You know, swing the ball, play defense, get stops, get the boards. You know, we should be fine. We have all the talent, we have all the size, we have all the length, so continue to just keep going and developing.